Pico son. Yeah.
Welcome to Pico in the Morning Weather here on this beautiful November 12th day. We take requests and have one at the very end. Let's get started with Germantown, Maryland, where the high is 62 and the low is 43. Yes, expect isolated storms and light showers all day today. That's right, bring out your umbrella, wear that hat, top hat maybe. Now down to 70 to 495, we have Silver Spring, Maryland. That's right, the high will be 64, low of 45. Sunrise at 6:48. Sunset sometime later on that day. I'll get to it when I get to Rockville. And back up to 70, we have Rockville, where sun rises at 6:48, sun sets at 4:56. That's right. Humidity is at 95%, so that means your hair will be frizzy if you walk outside. Also, make sure you keep that umbrella close. Now to the PG side of Maryland, we have Largo, where the high is 65, the low is 44. That's right. South-southwest winds blowing at 11 miles per hour, so it will be a little chilly down there. Bundle up. This is trick weather. And now the Big Fred. That's right, Frederick, Maryland. Beautiful place. We love it. It is a high of 64, of low of 42. Of course, isolated storms will be out there, just like they're everywhere. There's an 86% chance of precipitation. That means in Frederick, 86% of you will be hit with water. And then finally, the District of Columbia is the last one that we're doing in the DMV. The high is 64, the low is 45. Yes, there's precipitation, 79% chance. It's all over the area. Bring out your umbrellas. And last but not least, New York. Flavor Flav voice. That's right. It's going to be 66 degrees as a high and 49 as a low. Make sure y'all bring out the umbrellas because it is going to be raining. Shout out to the request from the BBN Network. And now, here's some health impacts and current activity conditions that will affect your day. That's right, joint pain is going to be a thing. And yes, thank you for joining Pico in the Morning Weather this beautiful November the 12th day. The show will start later on today at 1 o'clock p.m.
Salute to the homie Frost, man. Pulled up on the kid, man. Little bite, chopped it up, one-on-one, grown man shit. Now this man know I ain't a fucking troll no more. Salute to Frost, man. Hold your head. Stay positive, brother. Fuck them haters, man.
I'm hitting like all the wrong buttons this morning. I have no idea why. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a beautiful. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons this morning. Like I don't know what's going on. Like right after y'all saw that weather thing, the weather report situation, which I was actually supposed to see after that was this, but I had all of the wrong buttons hit apparently. So let me show you what y'all was actually supposed to see. Go pull up on our brother's channel over here. This is the individual Maryland Melatonin Network. That's the individual that y'all just watched, weather report. He's doing that. He's probably doing other stuff too. Shout out to Peacoat Slim. He's been a long member of our community. We're happy to see that he's working towards endeavoring in his own social media platform. Also, I believe he makes music also. So you're probably going to also, I don't know if he's going to have music on that particular channel or not, but you're probably also going to hear him out there spitting some balls. So I don't even know what kind of music he makes. Maybe he plays a ukulele. I doubt it. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We have some things to talk about, and I'm going to be clear on this. So this popped up a little while ago. I didn't see anybody talking about it. Somebody just shot it to me. And we're going to be talking about this morning everything that we're going to be discussing. One of the things we're going to be discussing this morning is apparently 300 Entertainment. What the fuck? Hold on, let me fix something. Apparently, 300 Entertainment plans on selling, you know, the people who own 300 Entertainment currently is plans on selling 300 Entertainment. The only reason why I could see why they would do such a thing is because they need cash. Why would they need cash? Their client, somebody who is on 300 Entertainment, Fetty Wap, is currently going to court fighting for his life against the government. Now, I want to say a couple of things, and we're gonna have a real extensive conversation about this and just about the different ways that hip hop can be affected, just in general. Whenever you do have these incidents where you have a rapper or where you have a anybody who might be in social media, anybody that might be in the industry or whatever the case is, get involved with a illegal activity, and then the next thing you know, the feds pop up and you got RICO charges and everything else. Because I just want y'all to remember, this isn't the first time that we've seen a situation where the feds is going after a particular artist, and then the label has to then go for a money grab. Because remember, there is a label that has beaten the feds, and that label is I am what is it? Fucking who? What was the label with Murder Inc? Murder Inc. beat the feds. Everybody forget about this. Murder Inc. beat the feds. With that being said, we're gonna do roll call. Let's do roll call right now. Let's get right into it. Shout out to the business dropping all of them fools. What up, El Prez? Once again, I just want to add, if you want to be able to comment after Monday, you're gonna have to be a green team member. Right now, the only way that you could comment on this channel is if you're a sub. We want to start having our shows run smoothly. So since we want our shows to run smoothly, so we could finally at least get back to the thing in which we're trying to create and stop deviating away from what we're trying to do over here. We're trying to limit access just in general to individuals who only want to be a part of this community. And so there you have to actually make that first step. That's all I got to say. If you don't want to be a part of this community, then I absolutely understand it. And if you only want to be a part of this community, if you could try to destroy it, then now you're going to have to pay for that. That's that. And that's just what it is. All right? Shout out to Rule. Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, how you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here? Rule Jones says salute BBN family fools. What up, Black Thugger? He says top of the morning family. Shout out to the BBN Network. He says hit that like button. We just started the show. We got 32 people in here. You can hit that like button. We can get up to 20 likes and send out some notifications. Shout out to the DMW Dog Wing Duck. He says peace BBN salute. Dropping frost. Emmanuel says this week came out. This came out about a week ago. Yes, this is actually. I haven't heard people talking about it. I mean, it's been a thing that is a thing, but I just thought that why don't we have this discussion over here? That's all. I thought that this would be nice to have this discussion this day. That's all. That's it. What up, Just 2.0? He said I'm his. Um, so I'm not even gonna have that conversation. It's just there's an artist. Okay, so there's an artist that has a album release party, and it's not that I don't want to go. I mean, don't get it confused. They reached out to me. It's actually a really good artist in New York City. I actually really do think that this artist is a good artist. Don't get it wrong. That she's about to blow. Don't get it wrong. But every time I go to like the fucking events, it's like I think she only looked at me one time ever. It's like she just like avoids me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm welcome there, to be honest with you. So I don't know if I really want to go. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think I'm welcome. Shout out to Michael Meath. He says, "Hey Jax, how was it going? Good morning, everyone." Shout out to Michael Meath. How them puppies going, homie? What up, King of Shaw? He says, Forsey, what up? Once again, if you are not a member of the channel, a member, not just subscribe, but a member of the channel, by next week, you are not going to be able to comment by Monday because it's only going to be members. We're not playing with these fools anymore, and we're trying to we're trying to do what we do over here. Shout out to Prince to Amia, pulling up early in the morning with the $12 drop. Salute, my brother. Who's next? All right, so Also, in addition, besides that, let's just look at everything that's on the docket. Also, in addition, besides that, I still want to have a conversation about Casanova, if there's anything else that y'all want to get into. And I actually just seen a little bit of a clip of Bobby Schmurda and DJ Punch, and I think I understand what the issue might actually be. I think I understand what the issue might actually be. And I just want to say this real quick before we get all the way into it. Listen, I get it. I 100% get it. And that's why I think when Bobby Schmurda first came out, one of the first things that they should have did was they should have entrenched him in the culture. Okay, so there's a clip that they have that comes out, right? Bobby Schmurda Punch is sitting on the couch. They're interviewing. I don't know how the interview goes. It's probably a pretty good interview. What do I know, right? Punch is actually really likable, and he actually has a good way about him, right? So no, I don't hate on Punch. I like Punch. Y'all guys don't like Punch for some straight reason. I mean, it does seem like weirdo stuff happen around him, but anyway, he's a good guy. Everything I hear about Punch is that Punch is a good guy, actually. So, Bobby and Punch is talking. And isn't it dope how we just call Bobby Schmurda Bobby and people know who the fuck you talking about? That's dope, right? I've been known as Psycho Bob, right? So I go by, that's one of my monikers. So that's why I think that shit is dope. Anyway, so Bobby and Punch is talking, and while they're talking, somebody calls Bobby on the phone, and he's talking to some chick, and she trying to find out where he at for whatever the purposes is, and he's like dubbing her, like, nah, why you need to know where I'm at, this and this and that. And I'm listening to them talk, and they're applauding that he's dubbing her like that, but in reality, like, I don't care if shorty call you and it's not some shorty that you deal with like that, or that, like, that's not even your vibe or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? There's just a way that you're supposed to handle a female that you're dealing with when you got other men around. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me talking. Maybe I'm stupid, but there's just a way that you're supposed to handle her, so so they never look down on her. You understand what I'm saying? Am I wrong or am I stupid? But there's a way that you're supposed to, because if they're looking down on the woman that you're with, you're sleeping with her, homie. Never forget that. So while you talking crazy about these women and disrespecting this woman that you sleeping with, in reality, you talking crazy about yourself. So all I'm saying is maybe there's a maturity problem or a maturity issue there. And maybe some of the issues that he's having isn't from the outside, if that makes any sense. Because I saw that and I was thinking, like, why did he do her like that? Like, that was so unnecessary. You could have you didn't even have to answer the phone. First of all, why is your phone ringing? You're doing an interview. Your phone should be off. Like, am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong, because sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, anytime I see somebody say, let's talk about it in the chat, I just want to kick them. I think that should be the new thing. You in here, Prince to Amir? Hey, Prince to Amir, you in here? If you in here, let me know. I think that's a new thing. Whenever we hear somebody say that, we just kick them. I take all foolishness as disrespect. Anyway, so I don't know. That's a perspective that I'm having on it. I want to know what you guys think about that. Anyway, we're gonna have this conversation about 300 Entertainment. Do you know what this really means? Does anybody understand what this really means, that 300 Entertainment is selling? That this 300 Entertainment want to sell? Does anybody understand what this really means? Does anybody understands what this really means? Anyone? I'm gonna give it a second while I put the Cash App in the chat. We 15 minutes into the show. I haven't put the Cash App yet. I'm gonna put the Cash App into the chat, all right? And I'm gonna give y'all a minute because I want to know. God dang it. That is not the Cash App. Do not Cash App that rat bastard shit. I don't know who that dude is. Anyway. Do y'all really understand? I don't think. Okay, so nobody commented. I'm gonna say something real quick. Listen, I'm gonna say something real quick. Pay attention. Fetty Wap caught bail or bond, whatever you call that. Remember what I told you, Casanova? Now you see why I'm doing this today. Anybody figure out why I'm doing this? Hold on. Has anybody figured out why we doing this story today? This is what you call journalism. This is what you call reporting. And this is what you call creating a brand. Do you understand why we're doing this? Okay, I'm going to keep talking for a minute. So, remember the defense that I said that Casanova should take? Does anybody remember the defense that I said Casanova should take? Emmanuel says, Jack, a video came out of little baby buying jewelry and all paranoid about the feds. He suspects some dudes are feds and he's like, let me get out of here. That doesn't even make sense. Why would you care if some people were feds unless you was doing something legal? I saw that video and that don't make sense. I don't understand how that's something that we're glorifying. Are we glorifying that that man was allegedly doing some kind of business that we thought was legal business that he was himself recording? And then when he saw federal agents, he decided that he had to get out of there? Do you understand? That doesn't even make sense to me. Why were you even recording something that you didn't want the feds to see you doing? Now you understand why these guys is going to jail. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now you see why I be glossing over shit? Because I like those guys. I like Lil Baby. I was thinking Amigos. I like Lil Baby. I don't be talking about some of this stuff because all I'm going to do is drag them. This don't make sense to me. So all I'm going to do is have jokes. So yeah, I saw that. Just want to throw that out there. No, I 100% saw that. Because we hit that like button, send out some notifications. Check this out. Listen. Check this out. Listen. Do y'all remember what I said Casanova should do as a defense? Does anybody remember what I said Casanova should do as a defense? Anybody? Okay, if you didn't remember. I said, yo, what up, King Jai? It's top of the morning, homie. I said, yo, look, listen. I said the first thing Casanova needs to do is tell his, have his lawyer, whenever they're doing their opening statements, my client is not part of any gang organization. He has to pretend because that's part of his appeal. That's his brand. So we have to have people around us that are part of these organizations. Good morning. We have to have people around us who are a part of these organizations in order for us to look authentic. And then anytime they bring up something where he's stepping over the line, no. You see, in order to be close to these people, it was a friendly extortion situation. Do you remember I said that that's kind of the area that Casanova needs to be in if they plan on going to trial? What the fuck do you think Fetty Wap might be doing right now? 300 Entertainment has decided that they want to sell. They need capital now. Not 300 Entertainment, the people who run it. They need all the capital they can get now. Why? Because they're going to have to fight a lawsuit. And they might be using the same exact tactic that I told y'all that these dudes need to use to get Fetty Wap off. I don't think it's going to work in Fetty Wap's situation. I don't know Fetty Wap's situation as much as I know this situation. I don't know Fetty Wap's situation as much. I wasn't really looking into all of the things that's going on with Fetty. Because as far as I can tell, just so we could be clear, some dudes got busted and then all of a sudden Fetty Wap name got dropped. So were they already investigating Fetty Wap? Were they already investigating Fetty Wap? Or was it a situation where, hold on one second. I'm going to send y'all to the commercial. I'll be right back.
be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind, I be on my grind. It be on my mind. That's why I keep that pine. When I'm on that grind.
When I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team rib touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
All right, so I see a comment in there. Let me just be cleared up on something. I don't think anybody needs money. I don't think they're getting money to fight for Fetty. I don't think they're trying to save Fetty Wap. I think that the label is going to end up fighting the government in court. Just so we could be clear. So since the label, the people, not the label, the people who own the label are going to be fighting the government in court. So they're going to sell the label. What the fuck? Why in the hell would anybody? I'm not trying to be a dick, but why would you think I'm saying that they're trying to get money for Fetty? I literally opened up what I was saying just so we could be clear. I literally opened up what we were saying that this is basically a similar situation to what had happened with Murder Inc. I literally said that. So why would you think I'm saying that they need the money for Fetty? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying I literally, man. Anyway, Kim's reaction shows that Casanova can't do that because he has prior cases and records that Casanova's in the gang. Actually, that's going to be part of our argument. Literally, that's going to be part of our argument. That's why it made them so much easier for them to be able to manipulate my client. Because he had love for them, and previously he was a part of their community. That's why I made it so easy for my client to for victim to being in association with these individuals. These are childhood friends of his. These are the people he knows. Sometimes it's hard to tell the people that we know. What are you talking about? That adds to Kim's reaction show. You think that that's a bad thing? Y'all know how to lawyer, right? Y'all know how to lawyer, right? I'm gonna explain something to you real quick. Let me explain something to you real quick. When they read you your Miranda rights, what do they say? Every word can and will be used against you, right? So that means that it doesn't matter what you say. Anything is, even if you say something good, they're going to figure out how to take that thing that's good and make it bad. And then use it against you. Do you understand? You know what lawyering is? Lawyering is taking that thing that is bad and making it good. That's lawyering. That's attorneying. When you doing it, that's attorneying. Yeah, because their books is about to get opened up. Thank you, DMW, getting back on, helping me get back on. Because their books are about to get opened up. No one wants their books opened up. Remember that. No one. Every single entity that does business at a scale of in the millions is doing something that they do not want them. You should be. If you are not, you are fucking up. Somewhere in your books, it should be some shit that you do not want nobody to see. Especially if you are dealing with millions of dollars every year. Copy? So you do not want your books opened up. On top of that, who the fuck wants somebody looking in their wallet? Who in the hell? You already know what we think about pocket watches. The fuck? You already know what we think about pocket watches. You already know. So look, listen, pay attention. Also remember, how far in the show are we? We 20 minutes into the show yet? Almost 30 minutes. If y'all want to bring up other conversation, put it in the chat. Also, listen, pay attention. The feds have forensic accountants. That's a fact. Nobody wants your books opened, homie. When they can't get you, I'm gonna explain something. When they can't get you on criminal charges, the only way they can get you is by fucking up with numbers. All right? When they can't catch you at the scene of the murder, they're gonna figure out a way to use your finances to get you caught up in something and get you on something else. I'm just saying, there are a lot of people in jail that got found guilty for things they were innocent for, but they might have been guilty of some other shit. That's karma. Since there's a lot of people that don't know what karma is. There's a lot of people that have no idea what karma is. They think that it's just when something bad happens to somebody they don't like. No, that's not karma. That's karma. When you go to jail for a crime you did not commit for more times than you would have got for the crime that you actually did commit. That's karma. Copy? A lot of people don't understand or know that. They think that shit is something else. That's karma. Not when something happens bad to somebody you don't like. Matter of fact, you are probably creating bad karma for yourself by saying that something is karma that isn't karma. Because that would be karma. Right? I would assume. I mean, that would be karma, right? Could we hit that like button, send out some notifications for our family that isn't here yet? So I want to say something real quick. Pay attention. I want you to pay 100% attention. Fetty Wap got bond, right? Right? Hold on, slow down. Fetty Wap got bond, right? This is a RICO case, right? Anybody listening to me? I'm trying to speak low, not voice wise, but I'm trying to. If I'm only speaking to the people that understand, I'm hoping I don't have to say it out. But listen, Fetty Wap got bond. Yo, shout out to 100 Racer turning 33 today. Salute. Could we get birthday stuff in the chat for 100 Racer, please? Could we get all the birthday stuff? Could we get the cakes? Could we get all of the things? El Perez says 300 doesn't want their books open, and if I correct, their business partner YouTube wouldn't want their books open as well. This is one of those moments I really wish I had a lot of coffee in this cup so I could have took a real long sip. So 300 is selling. Now do you get it? Now do you get it? Now do you get it? First of all, shout out to YouTube. Now do you get it? How that felt? Did that feel good? Did that feel good when it clicked? Did you get the oh shit? Oh shit. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Or people are just anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm just curious if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Shout out to Black Power Course with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He said supporting the movement. Salute Frost. You get it? $300 has to sell. They have to sell. What did Casanova say that Rock Nation told him? Shout out to No Limit War with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? I want to be a lot happier, but I can't. Y'all don't even want to drop no birthday stuff for our brother. He said it's his birthday. Do y'all remember what Casanova said? Rock Nation told him if what's gonna happen if he gets into any more trouble. What up, No Limit Gaming? We got No Limit Gaming up in the house. Rock Nation said it's over. You on your own. Who owns YouTube? You think you could be in business with somebody as big as YouTube? Be in business with somebody as big? Who owns YouTube? You think you could be in business with somebody as big as YouTube? And be stupid enough to get caught with a legal drug situation? Or anybody that you associated with being caught in some kind of drug situation? Now ask yourself why they had to sell. Now you think to yourself, think about all of the fucking movies that you've ever seen gangster executive shit did. Now what the fuck do you think happened? You think 300 said, oh man, we're happy to sell. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They had to sell because them motherfuckers fucked up. The feds is coming for them. So they need the money. And 9 times out of 10 also, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody that was a business partner of theirs came to them and said, we're done. Sell off your assets. You're done. You're done. Sell off your assets. It's not even, I promise you it wasn't a long conversation. And I promise you only one side spoke. This is the problem with doing business with black people. Yes, I'm literally saying black people. This is the problem. When we make it out of the hood, most hoods don't want us to leave. They want us to stay doing whatever the bullshit is that we was doing before we made it. I'm never gonna forget, and I don't know if this guy was joking or not. He could have been joking, just so we could be clear. Just to be a heel to me, because he was to be an admin of mine, school dude. He used to always say he don't want to listen to no rapper that isn't living their raps. And I always said, why? Then that means that you want your guy to go to jail or get killed at some point. Like, why? We have to get out of that mentality. When we make it out the hood, we have to want each other to stay successful. We have to be saying, get out of them streets. We have to be saying, look, man, we need you to procreate. Go get yourself a wife and put some babies in her. We want a whole bunch of little yous running around. We love your music. We love your acting. We love your athletics. People they was making some jokes about LeBron James sleeping or cheating on his wife and stuff when, the stuff first came out. But first of all, LeBron James's wife is gorgeous. Okay? Boom. Just because she's not Instagram gorgeous, that doesn't mean she's not gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's a very attractive woman. That's one. Two, there is nothing more attractive than loyalty. Okay? Nothing. That's literally the most attractive thing that exists. And that's why we love dogs. We don't think of a different reason why you love a dog. There isn't, is there? It's always the loyalty. So think about all the reasons why we say we love a dog. It's always gonna be the basis is gonna be loyalty. There's nothing greater than that. Anyway, Black Power says missing 14-year-old girl in East Orange, New Jersey, not enough exposure. Send me something, DM me something, and I'll put out something on it right now. DM me something. I don't know nothing about it. Shout out to Philly Phil. He says, hey, yo, Frost, good morning, BBN fam. Savannah's my dude, she's an attractive woman, and she gave him big, strong kids. What the fuck else could you ask? A woman that's loyal, and she's bearing your fruit, and the kids is coming out big, strong, and healthy? Do y'all understand? A lot of people that have, I'm not going to go there with it, but we want our kids to be strong and healthy. No. If he didn't have his kids in athletics, they'd probably become fat. Because they have good genes. And when you have good genes and you're not out there, I'm not going to say when you have good genes. Sometimes, that's why you see a lot of real big dudes that's super athletic, but they'll be like, you look at him and be like, yo, that dude is mad fat, but he fast as shit. Nigga got, look, he hoop, he run, he play good football, he got good feet work, all that. That's because they just came from really good genes. They just, a little overweight. They do have good genes, though. What the fuck more could you ask for? Oh, Problematic is coming up in here trying to look how you see how they try to gaslight me. I hope you are well, my brother. They can't just say hi. They can't just say hi. They can't just come in and say, yo, what's up, Jack? Babyface Lacosta says they got the girl from New Jersey. She was in New York City. She ran away with a boy. Wow. Okay, good. They got picked up. Thanks for the update. Appreciate you. I knew nothing about it. We got told about it and then got an update. This is why I love the people that be in this community. This is high frequency conversation that these two men just had. Appreciate you. We hit that like button. We doing things this morning. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. The chat's open for whatever the conversation is that you want to have. And for the person that says that, somebody earlier said that Casanova can't use the defense that if he was under duress because he had previously had dealings with this particular gang. I think that that's even more of a reason why you can use while you're under duress or why you feel a certain calling to help your brothers and sisters from where you came from. I'm going to tell you something right now. From what I heard, Casanova was extremely generous. This is from what I heard. I'm not telling you he was. I'm just saying. From what I heard, Casanova was an extremely generous man. Extremely generous and loving. This is what I heard. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what anybody else is talking about. I don't know what anybody else heard. I only can tell you what I heard. Extremely generous man, big heart. He might not be somebody that we want locked up forever. Although he might be a person that needs to learn a lesson because he ain't learned it yet. Who knows? I'm pretty sure there's a million lessons I still haven't learned that I need to learn. What the fuck? What up, Hector Cruz? He says, what's up, BBN Fro? Salute to all. Also, by Monday, if you are not part of the green team, you will not be able to comment. You can become a part of the green team for as little as $2 a month. That's like 3 cents a day. So if you want to continue to be able to comment on this channel, you are going to have to become a green team member at the least $2 a month. But we have different deals also if you want to become a person that is actually lending a little bit or giving a little bit more to the movement that we're trying to have over here. Just so we could be clear. Come Monday, you're not going to be able to comment if you're not green team. This is, I like the peace that I've been having on the show. Hey, Prince to Amir, I need you to do me a favor. Whenever we see somebody come in and say, let's talk about it, we're just going to assume it's that dude and kick that account. And we don't care if they send people over here to say that just so they can get kicked. Remember, they got to subscribe first. We just kicking that account. Shout out to Prince to Amir putting the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App and let's slap some fools. I thought that shit came through that quick. I was about to be like, that was the timing. No, that was something else. I don't know what that was. That was another alert. It was an alert for something else. It was not a drop. I want to know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is good for Fetty or bad for Fetty? 300 is selling. 9 times out of 10, 300 is selling because the other business partners that they were in business with told them that they got to sell. It is what it is. Y'all got to get up out of here. That guy's fucked up. Like I said before, if I'm doing business with you and you get fucked up, pardon me. If I'm doing business with you and the feds decide to open up your books and your books and my books is connected, they gonna open my shits up too, homie. So y'all got to get away from me and go sort that out over there. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of their partners called them up and told them that. Because you said YouTube is a partner with 300, right? What's his dude name? Who's the dude? What's the dude name? I forget his name. He used to be like the head of Def Jam or some shit. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, y'all gotta go. I don't know what to tell you. You guys fucked up. It's somebody else's turn. Shout out to DMW, Darkwing Duck in the house. He says, glad the New Jersey girl is safe, but mama gonna straighten her out for chasing that boy. I think the fact that she left the house might be a problem in the house. Stop thinking when the girl runs away, it's because the boy tricked her. The girl didn't run away because the boy tricked her. The girl ran away because she wanted to get away from home. The boy just gave her an outlet, an opportunity. Copy? This is no disrespect to Darkwing. I'm not coming for you. But I'm just saying, understand that. If your child runs away from home, Leor, shout out to him. Leor Cohen, shout out to Leor Cohen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they called these dudes up. They said, look, y'all gotta go. What the fuck are you doing? You got the feds breathing down your neck. We doing business with y'all. Y'all still out here in the street doing what now? Nah. You know what nah. We not doing this. You know who we in business with? YouTube is in business with everybody, homie. Y'all gotta go. They had a cushy spot. Y'all artists could just release a damn song and what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, no, so the thing I'm saying is she's probably gonna go home and she is gonna probably get straightened out. But the straightening out is probably the problem. Believe me, when you have a bad home life, all you thinking about is how to get out of it. How you gonna escape? That boy gave her an outlet. I'm taking that down, Emmanuel. I don't know if that's the truth or a joke or whatever the fuck that is. But please don't never talk about that situation and mention it like that. Because if that's the truth, you're talking about somebody that passed away. We're not doing that. All right? That person had somebody that loved them. That person had a family. We're not talking about them like that. Copy? All due respect. All right? All due respect. I ain't like that. We're not doing that. Let's bring y'all comments up, by the way. Boom. Yeah, you see, so y'all can see the comment. I'm gonna drop that into the comments. Going. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I mean, there's a chance that she just ran away because she just ran away. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get that wrong. You got bad kids also. You know what I'm saying? You got kids that just, you know what I'm saying? Like you also got to remember, while we're talking about parenting, you also got to remember you got situations where kids are manipulative also. So like if you're like, especially if you're like a parent that isn't a custodial parent, a parent that isn't living in the home with the child, and your child go missing, that shit's scary as hell. You understand what I'm saying? That shit's, I'm not saying it's not true, but we're not talking about it like that, Emmanuel. Like that, just like you don't got no heart. Like the girl passed away and you just gonna say, yo, I was dating this girl, she dead. Like you don't got no heart, homie. And now you trying to like come at me over this? Like you don't got no heart? Like you don't, like this girl cared about you enough to be called your girlfriend at one point, and when you talk about her and she passed away, you just say that she just dead? And you don't see nothing wrong with that? You don't see me checking you on that as something that you should be checked on? You busy trying to argue me the validity of whether it actually happened rather than the callous nature in which you gave us the information? This is the type of time you on? Is that the real Emmanuel account? I'm gonna find out later. What the fuck? Just don't comment no more, Emmanuel, for the rest of the day if you don't mind. I don't need an explanation or nothing else. Just leave it alone. Just enjoy the show and listen. Just do that for me, just do that for me, homie. I really like you. You understand what I'm saying? Just chill. I appreciate you. I really do. We can't be on that type of time, homie. But the girl, sometimes kids do whatever they do. So especially if you're like a custodial parent, you understand what I'm saying? Especially if you're a custodial parent, and if you're not the custodial parent, pardon me, you got to be mindful of what your child tell you, because children are always trying to pay one against the other. You understand what I'm saying? Like all the time. Like, and the wild thing about that is, like y'all already know, like a lot of my history. But at one point, I lived with my stepmother, and when I lived with my stepmother, I had my stepmother and my pops. So, I never did that, but I always got accused of that. But I never did that. Like if I asked one of them something and they said no, I didn't even consider to ask the other one. I just went and tried to find a different way to do the thing I was trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even attempt to go ask the other one. But what kids do is they'll ask, or they'll have a conversation with one parent about one thing, and then when that parent says no, then they'll go to the other parent and they'll ask the other parent, like they didn't just have this conversation and got told no. So my way to solve that is I'm gonna be 100%, like with my daughter, I'm 100% honest. So if she wants to do something I don't agree with, I tell her I'll help, I'll support you with your decision because I love you, but I don't agree with it. So that absolves me of all responsibility of whatever her mom said. So if her mother said no, her mother could have said no, and she like, I'm gonna ask my dad, and she thinking I'm just gonna say yeah because I am a good, I'm me. So, But no, I'm not gonna just say yeah, I don't agree with it. So by me saying I don't agree with it, if your mother said no, then you got to go off what your mother said. If your mother said yeah, then whatever. Your mother's the custodial parent. She's the one that's there. She knows the situation better than I do. I'm not getting involved in that shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that shit. So I think that we need to yeah, I say it just like that. Mothers, that's a fact. I'm from the Bronx. That's literally how I say it. Boom. And I'm proud of it. Let's go. Let's go. My accent is dope as shit, nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know what your accent sound like, man. You ever had a woman just call you up just to hear your voice? You know what that's about, right? Let me be quiet. Yeah, I say mothers just like that. That's a whole fact. I say a whole bunch of words wrong, and I'm proud of it. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's part of the fucking law of Jack Frost. The hell? Thank you for letting me know I don't sound like every other rat bastard. I appreciate you, Danny. What we talking about? Could we hit that like button? We got 104 people in here, man. We could get to 40 or 50 likes, man. Hit that like button, please. All of them can't be haters, man. If you trying to tell me all of y'all in here is haters, that's crazy. What else y'all want to talk about besides the topic that we're currently addressing? Just because I want to be clear. What else y'all want to talk about besides the topic that we're currently addressing? And my dope ass accent. It's right, you red bastards. I absolutely love the way that I sound, you red bastards. Why do you think I'm always doing things with my voice? If you think the thing that I don't like is my voice, you are wildly mistaken. What the fuck? Yeah. What up, D Vertical? We got D Vertical in the house. Shout out to Prince to Amir dropping the Cash App in the chat. Motherfucker. Niggas is crazy. Yo, I'm gonna say something real quick and then we gonna get right back to the topic. That thing that make you different, yeah, don't lose that. Don't let people trick you into conforming. Alright? That thing that make you different, don't lose that. Don't have people trick you into conforming. Don't have people trick you into being like them. Don't have people trick you into taking away that thing that make you special. Alright? That thing that make you different is that thing that make you special. I'm not 100%. What up, Crime Pays? Shout out to Crime Pays. Haven't seen you in a while. Salute. I'm not 100% sure if they caught Alpo's killer. I'll tell you what I heard about. I'll tell you what I heard about it. Apparently, if you remember, previously we already had been speaking on this. A couple of channels have been speaking on this, by the way, not just over here. But I do believe we spoke on this first. It came off on this channel first, on the live where we were standing out there just walking around the crime scene, just talking shit. It came out on this live first, 100% first, because we had the person in the chat saying it. I didn't come up with it. The person in the chat pulled up. And what they said was this. There was a situation where Alpo had slapped the shit out of some kid like a day or two before, some weirdo shit. I don't know what it was. So he had slapped the shit out of some kid. And the reason why he slapped the kid was over some chick he was dating or whatever the case is. At the time, we thought that was over some chick that Alpo was dating. At least that's the way that it came off because the message wasn't yet clear. In reality, what happened was Alpo allegedly was trying to bang somebody else's broad. And while he was trying to bang somebody else's broad, right? While he was trying to bang somebody else's broad, Alpo, listen, dude came up, saying whatever he was saying. Alpo slapped him. Boom. When Alpo slapped him, he went about his business. He left. Alpo feeling he could slap a nigga. Dude was like, nah, this is a whole new era. We're not even giving it up like that. Dude came back, and he's the dude that ended up shooting Alpo. Allegedly, and also this dude was from the Bronx. Allegedly. So apparently the person that killed Alpo was from the Bronx. I'm not laughing because we're not laughing about death. but I'm especially thinking about the movie with Benny Blanco. So allegedly, that's what happened. And the manual says, all right, I'm out then. My dude, I'm never gonna, like, no heart. Like, no heart. You was allegedly dating some girl that died and you just spoke about her like that, like with no heart, and you think there's something wrong with me. That's crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Is that the real Emmanuel? Like, I really, like, I'm seriously, I don't think that's the real Emmanuel. That's crazy. I don't think that's the real Emmanuel. I think that's a fake Emmanuel that's sub to the channel. I think that's a fake Emmanuel that's sub to the. I don't know if that's the real Emmanuel. That's crazy. I had no idea that this dude was like on that type of time. Shout out to Black Cuddy. Salute to the Black Spades. Whatever type of time that is, by the way. I promise you, all women, if you have ever dated me a day in your life, an hour in your life, if you pass away, I will never speak about you in the type of manner that is like your death is like I'm dropping that piece of paper. Like, you know, that like your life is that valuable. I will never speak about you like that. Never. I promise you. And that's the issue I had with what he said. We have to stop talking about loving our women more and doing it in all of our action. Not just when they're in danger or they're in trouble, but when we're speaking about them, when we're thinking about them. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Please don't turn that switch off. Don't. No, don't. Oh. He's still hitting all the lights. He's still just hitting all the switches. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? Anyway, I'm kicking Danny out. Instigator. Boom. There you go. You want to instigate Danny? Get out. We just put Danny on timeout. You want to instigate Danny? There you go. He says, speak on it. I'm guessing you're trying to say, let's talk about it, right? I'm kicking that can. Yeah. That's what you're trying to say, right? So I'm going to kick it. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. Yeah, so as far as with Alpo's killer, that's the information that I have just so we can know. As far as with Alpo's killer, that's the information that we have. Anytime you see anybody trying to make any type of statement like that, we're just going to assume it's that dude, Prince Tourme, and kick him. Now, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to ask nobody to drop no bags, no nothing. This guy got a mental disorder. Sorry, I hit the wrong switch. We're just kicking him. That dude got a mental disorder. There's something wrong with him. He don't think so, though, but there's something wrong with him. Shout out to DMW, Darkwing Duck with the $5 drop. He said, I'm slapping a hater. He says, Darkwing, no duck, no duck. Darkwing, no duck. Copy. Shout out to Darkwing. Shout out to Darkwing with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? We're going to make him pay every single time. You get it? He's going to pay one way or the other every single time. Because soon that $2 drop is going to go up to $5 a month. And he's going to have to pay every single time. We're going to see how it happens every single time. So if you're a supporter of the channel, please just become a member. I promise you the content is going to continually get better. Because we're going to make the people who try to come over here and ruin the content have to pay. over and over and over again. While they go on their channel and complain. Who's next? Could I get a whole bunch of who nexts? No, fuck the who nexts. First, could I get a whole bunch of who nexts in the chat? And second, who's next? Let's go. This is Friday. What y'all fucking around for? A million niggas was like, yo, Jack on Friday. Then Friday come and they be like, oh man, I slept late. I be like, yeah, you slept late, you rat bastard. Let's get back to the conversation. If y'all just want to bullshit and talk, let's wait. We could do that whenever. I like bullshitting and talking. Listen. Let's get back on topic. Listen, pay attention. As far as with the close out the shit about Alpo real quick. So just so we could be clear, Alpo, they're saying that he died. It had nothing to do with any kind of beef from DC. It had nothing to do with Rich Porter's family or anything like that. And that's what I was telling everybody initially. Stop trying to, y'all niggas need to stop trying to somebody die and y'all try to figure out who did it. Just talk about the circumstances of the death. We don't have to try to figure out who did it. We are not detectives. I'm going to tell you something. I actually enjoy being wrong about things. I enjoy being wrong about things. Not like I'm like, yo, man, I can't wait to be wrong about this next thing. What I'm saying is, me being wrong about things make me feel that when I write about things, that's even more of a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're right about everything and you're never wrong about anything, the things that you're right about, it has less value. If every time I shoot the ball goes in, the makes have less value than the misses. The misses are now more valuable. You get what I'm saying? When Steph Curry goes and shoots 8 for 9, 7 for 9, 6 for 9 from 3, we don't consider that a big deal, right? That's not a big deal. If Ben Simmons goes shoot 6 for 9 from 3, we're having a whole parade for him. Now, if Steph Curry shoots 3 for 10, 3 for 13, we'll also acknowledge that. Because his misses have more values than his makes because he's usually making them. Whereas Ben Simmons' makes have more value than his misses. Now, having value being negative or having value being positive, I'm not speaking of, because something could have a negative value and something could have a positive value. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, I think I'm having a conversation on a whole different. I think what maybe I'm not explaining what I'm saying well. How about that? Maybe I'm not explaining what I'm saying well. I think I'm doing a bad job. Y'all want to get on the Casanova conversation? What else y'all want to talk about right now? What time we got? 9:10. What up, Dupree? You get what I'm saying? Like, dude, that makes sense. I think it makes sense. At least that's the way my brain calculates things. Or like at least getting a rudimentary understanding about how I'm calculating things when I'm thinking of them. Everything has a value. You understand what I'm saying? I guess I'm saying stronger value to weaker value. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm doing a bad job of explaining it. Sometimes I explain things terribly. With that being said, what else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We're gonna be right back. Gorilla edibles. Hey, don't forget the milk.
206, yeah, I love my city. Call a couple homies, want y'all come roll with me. Cruising through the city in the 300. Car filled with smoke, cause I blow that dro. Never on the low, I ain't got no tents. Bring a couple Dutches, I don't smoke out of pins. And you ain't hitting this unless you family or friend. Bitch niggas want a trip, though they didn't chip in. I keep a circle small. No offense, but I don't fuck with y'all. So I just proceed to hit gas and breeze through the city, call the town where I lay it down something legal. Now we gon' ride out to the west side of Seattle, that's where I hide out. Take it back to my house, then we can chill. Set the vibe right, set the vibe right. That's right, now roll up. And we gon' ride out to the west side of Seattle, that's where I hide out. Take it back to my house, then we can chill. Set the vibe right, now tell me just how you feel. I feel like Seattle on a sunny day. I wanna go outside and play. And anything goes. What I'm gonna be doing, man, I really don't know. I feel like Seattle on a sunny day. I wanna go outside and play. And anything goes. What I'm gonna be doing, man, I really don't know.
West side nigga in the S5 fifth. Can of flipping cake cause the west side grits. A tap out session, just a lesson from me. We getting tangled in each other, she be wetting my sheets. She always playing games while she messing with me. If a nigga working hard, she caressing my feet. A nigga known to get it, no recession with me. I'm flipping racks and get it back, I'm just a blessing to be. Yeah, out here grinding on a sunny day. Chasing down the racks cause I never make the money wait. I be moving, doing what I'm doing. Never get caught slipping cause I'm tying up the loose ends. Rack after rack, then I see another. Black on black, sitting comfortable in peanut butter. Night vision, and you see the back seats recline. If we ever talking west side, you can see it's
feel like Seattle on a sunny day. I wanna go outside and play. And anything goes. What I'm gonna be doing, man, I really don't know. I feel like Seattle on a sunny day. I wanna go outside and play. And anything goes. What I'm gonna be doing, man, I really don't know. I really don't know. Seattle on a sunny day. I wanna go outside and play. And anything goes. What I'm gonna be doing, man, I really don't know.
Salute to the homie Frost, man. Pulled up on the kid, man. Little bite, chopped it up, one-on-one, grown man shit. Now this man know I ain't a fucking troll no more. Salute to Frost, man. Hold your head. Stay positive, brother. Fuck them haters, man.
BBN Jack Frost. Hey, yo, check this out. I just want to add something also. I want to bring up this AstroWorld situation for 1 second. The girl that actually passed away, I believe we mentioned this yesterday, but the latest person that actually passed away from the AstroLand situation, just so we can be clear, is the young lady that the police dropped on her head. Okay, so for everybody that don't know, there was a young lady that had numerous heart attacks. They had put her on a gurney and they was taking her out. They're saying that she died from brain death. She's also the woman that the police dropped on her head while she was unconscious. Once again, who did I say that they need to sue? Who did I say that the people need to sue? Did y'all listen to me? Who did I say that the people need to sue? I said that the people needed to sue the city. What y'all need to understand is, whenever you have the opportunity to sue the city, you sue the city for numerous different reasons. But for the main reason is this: the city isn't gonna go to trial most of the time. You know what the city is gonna do? The city is gonna settle out of court. You said, is that the Popo fault that they dropped her on her head? Is it my fault that I just dropped those Tic Tacs? Whose fault is it that I just dropped those Tic Tacs? Hold on. Whose fault is it that I just dropped this brush? Hold on. Whose fault is it that I just dropped this wallet? Whose fault is it? I need for anyone to tell me whose fault it is that I just dropped those things. Whose fault is it that I just dropped this mask? Philly Phil, let me know whose fault it is that I just did those things. Low frequency. What taxes are you talking about, No Limit? What up, Dupree Grayson? He said, hit that like button. What taxes are you talking about, No Limit? I don't know what taxes you're talking about. Somebody just became a member, and it didn't alert me to who it was, so you probably have been a member previously. That's why it didn't alert me, so I don't know who just became a member. Was I away? No, it's not. I don't get no alert. It's not telling me. Should we just kick him for saying Popo? I'm just going to put him on a timeout for saying Popo. I'm just going to put him on some timeouts. Just for saying Popo, because I know who that is. Boom. That person is not from Philly. That person is from Canada. DMW says, what were the causes of death to the others? I don't know. I'm just talking specifically about this girl right here. I'm talking specifically about this girl right here. The police dropped her on her head. She died of she was pronounced brain dead after going to the hospital. All the other people have cardiac arrest issues. Nobody else had brain death issues. So we can assume that her brain death came directly from her being dropped on her head because the police were using the board the wrong way that they were carrying her out on. Because the people weren't appropriately trained to take care of anybody in this situation. That's what all of this falls back on. They didn't have the appropriate individuals there just in case something went wrong. Period. That's what all of this results to. Period. Yeah, come on, Popo. Who the fuck says that? And there's gonna be somebody that's like, Jack Frost is telling people out for no reason. So I can't have my own rules over here? Like, what the fuck? I can't have my own rules? So I saw the footage where the actual police dropped her. So, you know, shout out to TMZ. Shout out to TMZ. I saw that somebody, they was just attacking the channel. So I stopped talking whenever I see that we don't have good connection. So whenever I see our connection mess up, I stop talking. So sometimes when y'all see me pause, it's because I stopped talking. So check this out. You broke what news to me earlier in the chat, King of Shaw? King of Shaw, what news did you break to me earlier in the chat? And just so we could be clear, I'm going to be... Yeah, they fucking with my connection right now. They fucking with my connection right now. Hold on. Watch this. I'm going to show you what King of Shaw got kicked for. Right before I kick him again. For coming in here and bringing up the reason why he got kicked. The person just passed from the cabinet. He said, let's talk about it. Anybody that says that gets kicked on my channel. Boom. You got kicked for saying that phrase. Admins, anyone you ever hear say, let's talk about it, kick them immediately. Just because there's a channel that has that, and that channel puts out false information. You wanted promotion, right? You just got promotion. Now get away from my channel. There's something wrong with you. You wanted promotion. I just gave you promotion. Alright? I just gave you promotion. Now go somewhere. You're a whole grown adult. Lack of oxygen could 100% make you brain dead. That's true. She got dropped on her brain while being unconscious. From about 4 feet off, from about 3 to 4 feet off the ground. I literally saw the footage of the police dropping her. Let's put the other person on the timeout because they came in here to lie and use TMZ as a way to lie. Matter of fact, TMZ might have said that. What do I know? But they don't know what they're talking about. There's actually the footage actually exists. It was the police. He has a live where he gets like 2 or 3 people in there with him, and he brings all the people onto the thing so they could talk, and they just talk about me most of the time. So I don't know what the fuck you want promotion for. If you have a channel where all you do is talk about me, what the fuck are you want promotion for? Like, you only talking about me. I don't understand you niggas. There's something wrong with you. You want to just make content talking about me all day. Why do you think everybody want to talk about me all day? I don't understand this. Don't everybody want to talk about me all day, homie. Only you. You and like 3 or 4 other guys. That's it. If y'all ever find some women that want to talk about me all day, let me know. I just want to be clear on this. Especially if they fine. Especially if they short and thick. Please let me know. Calvin Dobson says, salute Frost, top of the morning, boss. What about calling police one time? No, one time, the person is saying po-po. We're not doing that. I think that person's a certain person that I don't like, so I kicked them. My dude, he's literally only wants to cut online to talk about me, so I don't understand these guys. I don't understand the shit. They said that the venue could hold 100,000. Somebody said the venue was estimated to be able to hold 100,000. Oh yes, there's also the feds came and allegedly the feds said that Alpo was into big bottom boys. That's what the feds said, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, they dragging this nigga something crazy. Good morning. They said that the Fed said this, just so we could be clear. Star also reporting what the Fed said. The Fed said, allegedly the Fed said, that Alpo liked the big bottom boys. So I don't know what to tell you, but I do know when people don't like you, they always accusing you of having some kind of, being different. My dude, these guys, I don't understand it. Like, I'm sorry if I don't understand how people think that they're going to build their platform and you're going to... How many people you think that you're going to find that only want to talk about me every day? Like, how many people? I don't understand the business model. How many people you think you're going to find that only want to talk about me every day? How many people? Good morning. I'm doing fine. How you doing? Okay. Appreciate you. Hey, so I don't understand these guys. I don't understand their premises for being on the internet. Anyway, Rap MDTV says, why did they pack 50,000 people in the venue? The venue allegedly could hold up to 100,000 people. So if they were packed dangerously, that means that was directly the people who was creating the event. That was the promoters' problem. The people who they created that. You understand what I'm saying? Allegedly, the venue could hold up to 100,000. Now, just so we could be clear, if that venue could hold up to 100,000 and they purposely had everybody sardined in like that, that's even more of a reason why they're in trouble when these lawsuits come out. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand how that don't make any sense? Listen, if you're trying to tell me, because they said that the venue could hold up to 100,000. If you're trying to tell me that the venue could hold up to 100,000, you only had 50,000 people there, and you still had them claustrophobically congested up like that, while we're living in a pandemic era, I don't know what to tell you. You trying to tell me that everybody isn't going to be suing these people? Please explain to me how the organizers are into fault. Explain it. I don't know. Everybody say that the people that organized the thing ain't. Explain it. He's going to have to come out and say he didn't organize, that's just the title. That's what I'd do if I was him. If it's just a title and he really didn't do the organizing thing, no, that's just a title. I did not organize none of this shit. I'm gonna show you all the paperwork. We're gonna have all the people get on the stand and say who gave what orders to who. And we're gonna be telling people like that's what we do. I'm not playing with you niggas. We talking about my money and my freedom. I'm not playing with you. Because if we're found criminally responsible at some point in the future after this fucking civil case is through, no, we're not holding me to that neither. No, I'm not really the organizer. It's really dumb niggas over there. Lee Vincent says he looks in mirror, thinks he's having a chat with me, and doesn't realize that he's just talking to himself, basically. These people are crazy, man. I don't know what to tell you. I keep trying to tell you these people are crazy. And he really got other people convinced that, like, this is all a game. I'm not playing with you, and this is not a game to me. This is super real life to me. This is not a game with me. I'm not taking none of it. I'm taking this shit so personal that people like you, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, and hopefully I can get to where I gotta get. And I promise you, every single person, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Ask people that know me if I forget. I promise you I won't forget. I promise you. I'm the type of guy to get to the bag, and you have a small business, and I just open up another small business in your area and just, make cheaper prices and give better service just to run you out of business and fuck your family up. But, it is what it is. We're going to see if I get to the bag first, and then after I do a whole bunch of good, we'll see if I double back for you. Like that, because I don't like these niggas. For real, this is not a game to me. This is not a game. So if they're out there talking to people like, nah, we just playing, this is a game, this is not a game to me. If I see these niggas in real life, I'm going to assume they're there to kill me. It's not going to be like that kid with me being out there in the, I promise you, we're not going to be outnumbered. I'm not going to be outnumbered in that case. You feel me? If I see you, we're going to be somewhere where I'm not going to have to worry about getting jumped. Crime Page says, I say the organizers and Travis was at fault. Travis had influence on the crowd. And just so we could be clear, this same person that we're talking about was lying, talking about he was driving to New York to come. Like, do you understand? These niggas is sick. I'm not playing none of these games. I'm not playing none of these games with these dudes. These dudes is mentally sick. Like 2 years ago, the dude was talking about he was driving to New York to come fight me. Nigga, you live all the way in North Carolina. Like, are you crazy? Like, why would you, I don't care what happened, why would you drive all the way from, like, North Carolina or whatever the fuck Carolina you live in to come all the way to New York to fight a nigga? Like, even the fake doing some shit like that. So you niggas is all about some fake shit. And y'all got some, you niggas is all fake shit. Anybody that fuck with you, I think is fake. Just so we could be clear. Anybody that fuck with you, I don't respect. Like that, I don't respect them. Because you a clown. I don't care who they are. I don't care what kind of OG they are. I don't care. If they fuck with you, they a clown. Because you are too much of a clown. That's my opinion. And I don't care who it is. I don't care what say it. And I don't care how y'all feel about whatever. Any OG that fuck with a nigga that's talking about he driving from North Carolina to New York to fight a nigga, and you are OG and you fuck with this nigga, how are you not a clown? Crime Page says, I say the organizers, and just so we could be clear, I don't care what a nigga did in the past. If you literally fuck with a nigga that do some shit like that, you a clown. I don't care what you did in the past. I don't care what kind of work you put in jail. I don't care how many people you helped in real life after you got out of jail. You literally hanging around a nigga that stalk another nigga. You can't say that I'm telling you right now, I'm not on that time. This is not a game. So I don't care what a nigga say to a nigga in their DMs. I don't care what a nigga, nah, we just joke. I am not joking with none of these niggas. There's not one nigga on the internet that's arguing with me that I'm joking with. Not one. DMW Darkwing says tinfoil snapback time. 9 heart issues at one concert. 9 heart issues at one concert. Obviously, there was a drug involved. We don't know necessarily. They're saying that people was pricked with a pin, but also remember, at these events, people are just giving out drugs in the crowd. That's what you got to also understand. There's people just giving out drugs in the crowd, homie. What up, Miguel Cruz? There's people just giving drugs out in the crowd. I knew I was kicking you, Philly Phil. Y'all notice every single account that I say that you gotta watch that account. These niggas is bitch ass niggas. Why am I right almost 100% of the time? Y'all notice that yet? That was him, by the way, Philly Phil. That was the dude. That was him. That was him. Here go another one. There you go. I'm getting also thank you for subscribing to the channel. They gotta subscribe in order. So thank you for the subs. Bring all the subs. I could use all of that shit on my algorithm. Rap TV. Bring more. 10, 15, 20 accounts. I don't care how many. Bring them all. I'll kick them and you could keep bringing more accounts and I keep getting more subs. Rap MD, and then, or even if you sub and unsub, I'm getting a hit to the channel. So it don't matter. All that's good for me. So come on, bring more accounts. Rap MDV TV says the attendees said they could barely expand their lungs. It was so tight and drugs were passed around. Yes, drugs are passed around at all of these events. You want to know what else sometimes happen? And I'm not saying that's what happened here. MTV had got sued for MTV. I believe they were sued for MTV Hawaii. Does anybody know why MTV had problems with MTV not MTV Hawaii, the Real World Hawaii? Does anybody remember why there was problems with the Real World Hawaii? The Real World Hawaii was probably the best Real World ever, just so we could be clear. And they had so many issues and so many problems on the set. There was a problem with the girl that had got the alcoholism. I'm not talking about that particular situation, but we could also talk about that. But they had another situation also. If you remember, one of the individuals that was from the Real World Hawaii, he actually got a job with MTV, and he used to be on the beach doing all that shit. If you remember, that was the one person who never stayed in the crib. I always wondered why that person never stayed in the crib. That person never stayed in the crib. I'm going to say this much. Listen. One of the things that MTV, I believe, used to do was hire a person to be in the MTV show that was part of the set, like he was not like he was a cast member, but it looked like he was just somebody that they grabbed. But he actually was used, or she actually would be used as an agitator if the storylines ever got slow. So listen, hold on, listen to what I'm saying. They had got sued in this particular case. That's why I think he stayed outside of the house, because all of them always stayed in the house. Nobody ever went outside. They never really went nowhere. When they did go somewhere, they were always going to events that he was throwing. Anyway, they had got in trouble because allegedly they was pumping pheromones throughout the circulatory system in the house, throughout the air conditioning system inside of the house, that would cause for people to become horny. So that's why they was all having sex with each other. And then on top of that, they were supplying so much alcohol that they had the one girl that had history of alcoholism in her family, and they had to take her out of the fucking show, and they had to take her to a whole rehab. I don't think they only had to take her to the rehab for the alcoholism. I think that had a lot to do with stuff that was also happening offset, because there was a lot of sex and a whole bunch of other shit that was happening off camera, like I just told you. So the thing that I think happens at some of these events also is you don't know what they pumping out there. They might be pumping shit out there. I'm just saying, you don't never know. These people... Puck wasn't in the Real World Hawaii. Puck was in Real World New York. What are you talking about? Was Puck on the Real World Hawaii? Which one was Puck? Puck was Puck wasn't on the Real World Hawaii. I thought he was in the Real World. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyway, they're giving out drugs and everything else at these events. This is a rave, homie. People, okay, so I went to a concert before. So I'm sitting in, it was in Madison Square Garden, not in the arena, in the theater. So I'm at the concert, right? I forgot who was performing. I think it was like probably like Busta Rhymes or some shit. I forgot who was performing, like Busta Rhymes. I forgot who was performing. I don't even know. I don't even want to go into it. But it was definitely like it was a big It was a big performance at the time, or whatever the case is. So what ends up happening is I'm sitting in the crowd. And we ran out of weed. People smoking in the theater, in Madison Square Garden theater. I ran out of weed. Let me not say weed. I didn't have any more weed. I wasn't like me, or we had people over here, we had people over here, we had people over there, whatever the case is, right? So I ran out of weed. I didn't have no more weed. So I think while I had like my last blunt I was smoking or whatever, like, and it was like the end of it. It was like the end of the show anyway. I was young. It was like the end of the show anyway. So the last, and there was somebody literally sitting next to me with a fucking bag of pills, and it was just offering me pills, like, yo, you want one? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. It was a chick. She was like, yo, you want one? I was like, nah, I'm good. It was this chick, like it was like 2 or 3 chicks that's sitting there, white chicks. And they just had a bag, my nigga, part of my language. They just had a bag, and all they had was pills in it. And it was just, they didn't say, do you want this pill, or that pill? They literally just said, you know, take a handful if you want it. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, at these events, you got people just walking around handing out drugs, homie. How do they not have medical tents everywhere just in case something goes wrong? Medical tents got to be everywhere, homie, not just in the back. Puck was San Francisco real world, right? I knew it. I didn't think it was Hawaii. It was San Francisco. That's right. That's the real world that had the dude in it that had the AIDS, right? He had HIV or he had AIDS or something like that. That was the real world with him in it, right? I think. And Puck was the dude with all the tattoos and all that shit, right? The little white guy. I think he was like a skateboarder or a bike rider or some shit. I don't know. The only real world I really ever watched was Miami because it was super interesting. I was like, what in the hell? What's going on over here? These guys is every, like, really? I was like, I wish I was on that show. Prince to a said, for verily I saith unto thee, thou shalt never run out of weed. Yeah, so she just had like a bag of pills. Like, I was like, what? Rap MD TV said, I'm medical. They don't want to pay. They're going to pay now. I bet you if they would have just paid medical people to be there, they wouldn't have to be paying all of these things that they're paying now, even if everything happened the way it happened. Because when you're prepared for a situation and shit still go left, I did everything I could do. You get it? There's a reason why if you're in a car accident and they look and they see that you never hit the brake. Get it? So there's a car accident over here. There's no skid marks. He never hit the brake. He just ran straight into it. Doesn't even look like he tried to miss the object. What else? What else y'all want to talk about, man? Put it in the chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Let's slap some haters. We had quite a few haters in here this morning. Y'all don't want to slap none of them rat bastards? Let's slap some haters. Let's get the energy up. Y'all know when I get the energy up, y'all guys get the energy up. Let's get pumped up in the morning. Let's slap some haters. This is Friday morning. Black Thugger says, I did hear fentanyl was being passed out like crazy. Allegedly, there was people getting jabbed with a needle. Allegedly, there was people that they said that there was a security guard who had got a prick mark in his neck. He had passed out or whatever the case was. They didn't realize what was going on with him. Somebody noticed that he had a prick mark in his neck. At that point, they hit him with Narcan. He was able to be revived. He did not overdose. For everybody that don't know, that's what you use for a fentanyl overdose. He did not overdose. Not a fentanyl. Well, fentanyl overdose. Methanol. Overdose. So basically, heroin overdose. So basically, he was revived. That's one of the reasons why people believe that a lot of the respiratory and cardiac arrest problems I was having, these individuals might have been getting stuck with the same thing that he was stuck with. The one girl died from, she was brain dead. That was the girl that was dropped on her head by the police. There's video footage of the police dropping on her head. If you don't want to believe me, boom. So I don't know what to tell you. Anybody that's like, the police didn't do it, it was medical. I didn't even see any. As far as we can tell, they didn't even have medical personnel there, damn near. So I don't know what to tell you in that regard. I'm just saying, they was like one ambulance. There was like 4 or 5 gurneys. They said they only had like 4 or 5 like gurneys. Like there's 50,000 people gonna be there, homie. Like what the fuck? Mocha says from other news reports, the Houston Police Department is in big trouble. More than 500 police was out there. Hold on, stop everything. Hold on. I'm gonna finish reading what Mocha's saying, but stop everything right there. I'm gonna finish reading what Mocha's saying, but stop everything right there. What the fuck did I say? I said initially I thought there was only 100 police officers or 200 police officers out there. I said you can't blame the police. They were overwhelmed. There's no way you're gonna have 500,000, 50,000 people there with only 100 police. You need way more police than that. Then we found out there was actually 500 plus police there. And then what did I say? I said, wait, hold on. If there's 500 plus police there, that means that the city is liable. That's enough police for 50,000 people. Remember, they're not policing these 50,000 people to stop them from committing crimes. They're there to make sure that everybody is safe. 500 plus police officers is more than enough to make sure that everybody is safe. They're not policing them. They're not arresting people. Get it? They're not even stopping drug use. So yes, they just said the police department is in trouble. They should be. Mocha then goes on to say the city will be bankrupt before Travis is what the report said. I told you. What did I say? What did I say? Look, I get it. People don't like the way that I talk to the people who don't like me. There's a lot of individuals that think when the people come in here that don't like me, that I got to be polite to them. And if I'm not polite to them, I'm the problem and not them. I get it. But this is what I want to say. Check this out. How often am I wrong? Shout out to DZ, BBN West, the smoking section, with the Oakland drop. He said an Oakland hater drop. Fuck Pete. I started saying it before I realized what he was saying. Oakland hater drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? I'm a grown man that has other grown men stalking him, trying to find out where I'm resting my head at, trying to find out what women I'm dating, trying to find out what hats I'm wearing. Literally. Do you understand how crazy that is? Like, I'm not going to lie. There's people that would love to be in my position. I just need a little bit more funds, and I promise you I will enjoy this. Tech, yes. DMW said from Hawaii, you talking about Tech. Yeah, Tech was the black guy, right? Tech was the black dude that never was in the crib. he was hip the game. Shout out to Lee Vincent says fentanyl is getting rubbed in weed as well. The cartels are getting people addicted to it nuts. This is a fact. They are also putting fentanyl in the weed. The other day, I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh, man, I was in a place I know nothing about. I was like, yo, where you get weed at around here, right? They was like, you could just go outside. I said, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to wait and go to that one spot that I only go to, period. If I was a person that get high, I'm saying, I would only go to one spot. But I only go to one thing for everything. Like, I'm weird. Like for real. Like, if I like something, I will walk past a million things. It don't matter if those things by other people are considered to be better or not. It's not my thing. My thing is my thing. My thing is my thing. I like being exclusive. I like that I don't fuck with everybody. I like that I don't eat everything. I like that I don't talk to everybody. I like that. I like being exclusive. Other people can take it however they want to take it. But I like that. And that's why people I got problems with, no, I will never befriend you. Because I consider my time to be valuable. Why would I spend my time talking to somebody that don't like me or has ever did anything to hurt me on purpose? That don't make sense. Niggas is backwards. Let's hit that like button. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. We might end the show soon. There's too many more people coming here. I'm just gonna end the show. I don't wanna so other people get the opportunity to use the space. Too many more people come here. I'm just gonna end the show. What we talking about? Come on, it's Friday morning. Let's slap some haters. What up, King Slayer? It's Friday morning. Let's slap some haters. Think about it like this. I'm just gonna explain something. I'm gonna explain how hate just doesn't work. When I could get more dislikes on my video, then you can get people to come into your live stream. What does that say? How many dislikes we got on this video? I'm curious. What does that say? We got 40 dislikes on this video. 40. When I could get more dislikes on a video, then you can get people to watch your content at any given time. We're not competing. You're hating. DMW says, "Yo, Lee Vincent, the cartels are now controlled by the narco terrorists, and they don't care about customers. So you're right. They want to kill, and they know the U.S. is the biggest custody on the planet. Yo, check this out. The police down in Mexico aren't even policing the cartels no more. The cartels is policing their own little area. The police is just out there. The government and the military is just out there making sure that the cartels don't bump heads. Literally. In Mexico now, you know Mexico has 5 of the most deadliest cities on deadliest cities on the planet, right? 5 of the most deadliest cities on the planet hail from Mexico. That's 1. 2, the Mexican police isn't even trying to police Mexico no more. They're just trying to make sure that the cartels don't kill like stay separate so the wars stay down. Like the police ain't even out there doing police work no more. They just, they got to make sure that the cartels is all stayed separate. So the police will be standing right there where crimes is being committed, but they can't stop the crime. My dude, I get more dislikes than these guys get viewers at any given time. Do you understand? The hate is real, my nigga. Could we get some drops to the Cash App? Let's go. In San Francisco, there's a legal weed dispensary on every small. I'm smoking safely and happily. My dude, I'm not buying trees from no dude standing on the corner. These people that's putting fentanyl on the drugs is putting all of the corner niggas out of business. They're putting them niggas out of business. I believe this is a government plan, by the way. I believe this is a government plan to get people to stop buying weed from the niggas on the corner. Make all the weed on the corner bad. It's all bad weed. Like you don't know what weed is good and what weed is bad because they rubbing fentanyl on the shit. Tell me where I'm wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a government operation, man. Why not, says. Everybody that don't know, come Monday, you're going to have to be green team or you're not going to be able to comment. You're going to have to be green team or you're not going to be able to comment. You can become a green team member for $2 a month. You're going to have to be green team. Matter of fact, can I get a link? I'm going to see something real quick. I'm seeing if I could go snatch a link for y'all real quick. I think I should be able to, right? Yeah, there's a link. I'm gonna go snatch a link and throw it in the chat. There's a link. I forgot there's a link. I just remembered that shit. So pardon me for stopping everything, because I just remembered that shit. Also, shout out to YouTube for changing the way. Oh shit, which screen do I got up? Also, shout out to YouTube for changing the way this shit look. This shit look a lot different now. Niggas be out here. Niggas be out here calling themselves OGs, and they be friends with niggas that stalk grown men. Think about that for a minute. I promise you, I'm never gonna be friends with a nigga stalking another nigga. Shout out to Rap MDTV with the $15 drop. He says, for support, great discussion. Definitely appreciate you, my sister. I had to look. I couldn't see you. You had a pretty smile too. Let's go. Shout out to Rap MDTV. It's $15 for the great support. Who's next? Oh man. They got to pay. They're gonna still interrupt, homie. They're gonna go pool their money. Rule, listen to what I'm telling you they're gonna do. They're gonna go pool all of their money together so they can have enough money every week or every month to keep paying and come in here and do. I promise you, watch. These people are something wrong with them. You think they're gonna be able to stop? One of the reasons why I'm doing this is to show people that these guys got a mental health disorder. I'm telling you what's gonna happen, and they still not gonna be able to stop. They got a mental. That dude is literally physically in love with me. Shout out to Mocha with the $5 drop. She said, slap more haters. You hear Mocha? She says, who's next? Who's gonna be the next rap bastard to slap a hater? We need to slap a hater to the east. We need to slap a hater to the west. We need to slap a hater to the north. And we need to slap a hater to the south. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? All of the slaps, all of the haters. The haters is all sitting somewhere in the corner, getting their money together. So next week, they can keep subscribing and becoming members just so they can talk to me. They pooling their money together so they can see how much money they can get together just so they can talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? Just so they can talk to me. DMW says, and they don't like me. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't even like this guy's name. Boom. I'm just going to kick him. Yeah, I just be feeling away. I ain't gonna lie. I just be feeling away. I be like, these guys look like those guys. And I kick them. DMW says, yeah, if I'm still burning, I would not be copping on the corner either. Fuck that. No, I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I'm very sorry to say, man. I'm not buying any weed or marijuanas from any dude standing on the corner, period. We're not doing it. I'm not buying any weed or any marijuanas from anyone. I bought some weed from a dude standing on the corner like a couple of months back. Like almost a couple of months back, right? Maybe 6-7 months or some shit. You know, I sat there staring at that weed for a dumb long time. Like, should I smoke this shit? I don't trust it. Then I smoked the shit. Then I got super paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there something wrong with this weed? I think I'm the wrong type of high. So I can't even do it. I did not enjoy it. It was the worst money I spent in a while. Dude, Prince to Amir says, how you stalk someone you say has mental health issues? I don't understand this shit. I got a group of people talking about I got mental health issues and all they do is stalk me all day. I don't understand this shit. D Vertical says, I don't like his name. I'm going to kick him. Kick that nigga. Rue Jones says, that bozo ain't real right with a rape jacket stalking men. The dude has a rape jacket and he stalks men. I don't understand. Like, I'm telling you, I don't understand. And he got niggas He got a nigga. I think there's a nigga vouching for him. I don't know if the nigga's vouching for him, so I'm not gonna call the nigga out. But the dude is a real right that I think is vouching for this dude. I can't even look at homie the same no more. I don't even post his content no more behind this. And I don't got no problem with the dude. And I think the dude is doing great things. But if you fucking with this guy, a dude that's stalking another man, I'm not here for that. He don't need me anyway. He got his own shit going on, but I'm not here for that. You know, I gotta question who you are. I'm sorry. Most of these gangster OGs was in your chat and calling up during Tekashi trial. You showed mad love and they turned out to be the biggest haters. I'm not saying nobody's a hater at all. I'm not saying nothing about nobody specifically. I'm just talking about this one particular person. I'm not putting him in the category with all of them other niggas. He is not an OG. He is not a gangster. This is a lame nigga. He's always been a lame nigga. Let's just be clear. I'm not putting him in the category with the CKs of the world. Copy? I'm not putting him in the category with Drama. I'm not putting him in the category with Nuke. I'm not putting him in the category with Shoddy. He's not in these niggas category. He's like in Kuda B category. Literally, Kuda B is higher than him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is not in nobody's category, homie. Prince Tuamir says, my dude, he calls himself an OG, he go live and only get 4 or 5 people in his chat. How? How are you an OG and you going live and you can't get 20, 30 people every time? You an OG, though. Prince Tuamir says, how you go on someone's show and kiki with them for hours talking about another dude? My dude, I don't understand none of this shit. Y'all notice that the only people I talk about personal life is my own for the most part, or shit that's directly, immediately attached to mine. You don't really hear me coming on here talking about some other YouTube content creator's personal life. That's weird shit, man. That's weird. Nah, man, you gotta... A lot of these guys is drive-by sexuals. And what I mean by that is, a lot of these guys is drive-by sexuals. I'm going to tell you what happened. A lot of us, like, I'm not bragging or boasting or talking shit, but I'm a handsome man. So a lot of us, there's men that's in love with us, but they don't know how to show that love because it's still taboo to be gay. And then on top of that, I'm straight. So even if they was in love with me, and even if it was cool to be gay, they still can't come to me on that type of time. So the only way that they can get off their sexual urges is to attack me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what all of this shit is about. That's why I'm always sitting back like, I don't want to talk to these guys. Because y'all don't understand what this is really about. Pay attention to what they talk about. They always want to talk about me and some women. Why? Why are they so concerned who I'm fucking? So the dudes that co-sign what they're saying, those dudes are drive-by sexuals. Because y'all busy helping a nigga stalk another nigga trying to make that nigga be his girlfriend or his boyfriend. Like, how are you niggas going on this nigga platform to talk with him and trying to help him force me or try to help him try to force his way in my life so he could have sex with me? Why? This man is actively trying to have sex with me, a straight man, and y'all trying to help him. Drive-by sexuals. Go to his channel. All he talks about is me and women. I'm not lying. Hold on, Prince Tuamir, am I lying? All he talk about is me and women. That's it. All he talk about is all the different ways why he don't think I should talk to women. Why don't he think I should talk to women? Why every time I talk to a woman does he feel jealous? That's the question. Why is he always jealous every time I talk to a woman? I'm not crazy. I'm literally I'm doing a podcast. What the fuck? Somebody back there was like, he's crazy. I got 100 people in here with me. I'm doing a podcast, baby girl. Just because you don't know what I'm doing, that doesn't make me crazy. This shit is crazy. These dudes is bananas. And apparently, I think he got some one of the OGs on a real OG. I think apparently, I think he might have him on his type of time now too, because I don't think the guy understands or knows what's going on. What up, Mega Bills? Once again, and this is no exception because I'm not going to be able to change this. If you are not green team by Monday, you will not be able to comment. If you are not green team by Monday, you are not going to be able to comment. You have to be green team by Monday. This is just so you know. Read what Prince to Amir just said. Hold on, let me put this in the chat just in case so everybody can see it. Read what Prince to Amir just said. No, Frost. All he talks about is you being a man trying to holler at women. Why is he like, this is real talk? This is a whole grown man that goes on his channel and all he talks about is how I try to talk to women. Why is he's a grown man making videos? All he's making videos is about he's basically jealous that I'm trying to holler at women and not him. And he has a New York City blood. I think he has a New York City blood on his type of time trying to help him. I don't know right now, currently, but that's the impression in which I'm getting. I don't even want to tell people who he is because I don't want to send nobody to his channel, to be honest with you. But you know who he is. The sex money guy. You know who he is. And this dude is claiming sex money murder. Do y'all really know who sex money murder is? Like these dudes, these sex money murder niggas. Like, do y'all understand what sex money murder was in the Bronx? Sex money murder was the reason why niggas didn't come from Brooklyn. Sex money murder was why niggas did. Sex money murder is why some niggas wouldn't come to the Bronx, nigga. Sex money murder is why some niggas don't come to the Bronx. In the 80s, they're the reason why some people didn't come to the Bronx. Pardon me, in the 90s. They're the reason why some people didn't come to the Bronx. Yo, they got sex money murder out there. That's before the Bloods. So he's supposed to be a part of sex money murder, and all he does is all day is talk about me and basically how he doesn't want me talking to any women. That's all he talks about. Come on, man. And look what Mocha said. Most dudes are miserable in relationships. Once again, this dude, he has a girlfriend, that he has a wife or a girl or something like that. He don't want to be with her. He don't even think she attractive. And when I spoke about it before, he immediately went and got her pregnant, proving me right. Why would you go get her pregnant? You had no plans on getting her pregnant before. You had to get her pregnant because she knew that what I was saying was real, nigga. She was about to kick you out the house. You was about to be homeless. So you had to put a baby in her. So you could have somewhere to live. You don't have the type of temerity like me to just say fuck everything else and I'm gonna go get it one way or the other. And I'm not gonna be. You don't got that. Yeah. So you know exactly. Anyway, fuck that shit. That's just some shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm just trying to say. Like, niggas is weird. Like the people that he's naming, the organization that he's saying that he's a part of, is some real right ass niggas that held the Bronx. That niggas was scared to come to the Bronx, nigga. Niggas was scared to come to the Bronx. Well, niggas always been scared to come to the Bronx. But I'm saying they would be scared to come to the Bronx, and one of the reasons will be sex, money, murder. Oh, Mocha Cali said he has a wife and he was in your DMs in the past. He's a miserable dude. I told you. He was trying. First of all, he tried to holler at a ton of women. I could let his woman know. I could let his wife know. We could get her information if I was really a dick. I got mad texts that, I mean, I have to go look them up or some shit. But I could have fucked his home life up. I could have showed people the texts of him trying to bang other bitches. I could have showed them the texts of the shit he's been saying about his actual wife. I could have did that, but I left the shit alone. This nigga is out here. It's your business. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm not even gonna shit on you. I'm not even gonna shit on you. Stay with your woman. Stay with her. All right? She know you don't. She know you. She don't. You don't want her. She know the reason why you gave her a kid is because you was about to. She was about to kick you out the house. Also, I need you niggas that live with a woman and y'all don't pay no bills because y'all don't got no money. I need y'all to stop talking about where I live. How about that? I need y'all to stop talking about where I live. All of you niggas that keep talking about where I live, and y'all niggas only got a place to stay because you with a woman and you don't even got money to pay bills. Okay? He also doesn't have a job, by the way. He want YouTube to be it. I don't know. I have to assume that his wife's self-esteem is like this. So I don't really want to talk no more about that situation because I don't. She might. I doubt she watches us. Hopefully she doesn't. But I assume his wife's self-esteem is like that. And I just want to be clear on something. She's not unattractive. Like there's no reason in the world why she has to be stuck with that guy. She's not unattractive. I mean, she's not my type, but she's not unattractive. There's no reason in the world why she needs to be stuck with that guy. The wife probably don't care because he's not stalking women. He's only stalking men. That's a fact. Mocha says your situation is only temporary. Their situation is permanent. This dude went and put a baby in that woman just because she was about to kick him out, man. Y'all don't know this though. She was about to kick that nigga out the crib. Y'all don't know this though. I heard on back channels. And I heard this when it was happening. That's why the nigga put a baby in her. Alright? That nigga was about to get kicked out the crib. That nigga was about to get kicked out the crib. That's why the nigga put the baby in her. No, a baby is gonna make their situation worse. What are you talking about? A baby is gonna 100% make their situation worse. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, y'all could drop bags for that dude. What the fuck is he talking about? Don't come on my show and tell me what I can talk about. I talk about whatever I want to talk about. I big up Sex Money Murder. Sex Money Murder was holding the Bronx down for a fact. People that was, I'm gonna explain it to you like this. People that was going to Harlem to rob the niggas in Harlem, they was stopping at that bridge, my nigga. Shout out to Sex Money Murder. Salute. What the fuck is you niggas talking about? Salute to Sex Money Murder. Them niggas was stopping at that fucking bridge. They wasn't coming into the Bronx to rob niggas. Niggas was robbing niggas in Harlem like crazy. These are facts. Anybody from the 80s in the Bronx? Hold on. Anybody from New York in the 80s? In the 90s? Anybody from New York in the 90s and the 80s? Tell me where I'm wrong. They was robbing niggas in Harlem like crazy. Them niggas was not coming across the bridge to the Bronx. Salute the Jackson Projects. I mean Jackson Projects. He says Jackson right there. Salute the Sex Money Murder. Niggas wasn't coming to the Bronx to rob niggas. Niggas was robbing niggas like crazy over in Harlem, though. Shout out to D Vertical. He says, Pamper milk wipes, that shit costs. Kids are not for lames. You have to be mentally ready. No, the reason why it's a bad idea for them to have kids is because he only gave her kids so she won't kick him out the house. She's still gonna kick you out sooner or later, nigga. And you still gonna be a lame nigga. You know, she's still gonna kick you out sooner or later. People were scared of the neighborhood SSM before it was. Oh, that's what I'm trying to tell you. People didn't play with the Bronx, homie. And a lot of that. Also, salute to Jackson Ave. That's a fact. Salute. Also, that's why I'm trying to say. That's why I keep trying to explain to people. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, when y'all be trying to talk about a lot of this gang shit, like, I'm not saying I was a part of anything. I'm not saying I was in any whip. I'm not saying none of that. But what I'm saying is, my nigga, I was around. I was outside. All right? A lot of y'all niggas wasn't outside. A lot of y'all niggas just hung out with niggas that was outside. That's cool. I hung out with niggas that was way more outside than I was also. Don't get that confused. I was outside. People wonder why I go everywhere right now and I just be comfortable. That's because I've always been going everywhere by myself and been comfortable. All right? Just so we could be clear. I grew up in the era that when you was going to the store, your mother, your father said, yo, go get blase blah to go to the store with you because it wasn't safe. I didn't have people to go to the store with me, my nigga. I just went to the store in the unsafe environment by myself. That was just grooming for the future. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, we just talking about Sex Money Murder. Shout out to Sex Money Murder. Once again, I'm telling you right now, niggas was not coming to the Bronx, and Sex Money Murder was a big reason. I was just recently, and this is a real true story I'm about to tell y'all. I'm gonna leave as much out of it as possible, but this shit is wild. I was recently doing a thing with a person at a place. The person was gonna drop me and another individual off. The other individual was staying in Harlem. I lived in the Bronx at the time. We in the person's whip. The person is driving us. Now this is like 2 years ago. We get to Harlem, we drop the person off. They say, yo, they drove all the way to the Bronx, but they drove right over the bridge. Like right over the bridge. And he said, yo, I'm not going. Matter of fact, no, he didn't drive. He didn't drive over the bridge. He stopped right before the bridge and drove and looped back around. He said, yo, I'm not going to the Bronx. He's part of a gang. I'm not going to say what gang. He's like, yo, I'm not going to the Bronx. I said, why? He said, yo, the Bronx is just all bloods. He was not a blood, by the way. He ain't want to go to the Bronx. Because Bronx is all bloods. It's like blood town. So I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, and that's the first thing that came to my head. Y'all remember back in the 90s, I used to have people not want to come to the Bronx because of Sex Money Murder. Or I'd be like, yo, I'm from the Bronx. And niggas be like, yo, you Sex Money Murder. And I used to be like, so yeah, Sex Money Murder had niggas shook, man. Y'all better respect them niggas. That's why I don't understand how this other lame ass niggas fucking with them. Like, you could tell he's just one of them lame ass niggas. You know, everybody got lame ass niggas that be around them. So I think that that's just what the case is. He's just a lame ass nigga. Anyway, we're going to get off here early today. We're going to get to some other stuff. We're going to get off of here early. I got to do a thing real quick. Hold on. Put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat right now. We're about to go out, but put it in the chat while I'm doing the thing. If anything y'all want to talk about. Also, if anybody want to slap some haters on the way out, that'll be excellent. This is what we always ready to slap some haters. Also, I tell y'all what, this is what we're gonna do. I'm thinking about adding a midday show, but this is how we're gonna do it. Listen, I'm thinking about adding an afternoon show. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I wanna know what y'all think about this. But because it's gonna be totally dependent on you guys, right? We're gonna stay on for a little bit longer. I want y'all to follow through with that. I want to know what y'all guys think about that. Vote on that real quick. Y'all see that shit? Is it up? Yeah, there you go. Vote on that real quick. I want to know what y'all think about that. Should it be higher? Should it be lower? Put it in the chat. Let's have a conversation about that. If your answer is yes, tell me why yes. If your answer is no, tell me why no. Put it in the chat. I want to know what y'all guys think real quick. While I'm doing this thing right now. Just, you know. Also, hit that like button. You already know they're going to go get all of their fake accounts and they're going to come in here. They're probably going to have it up to like 100 dislikes by the end of the day. So can we hit that like button so we can get some more likes going? Appreciate that. And vote. I think it should be higher. Y'all don't think it should be higher? Maybe 35, 40? Put it in the chat. I'm asking the question. I want to know what y'all guys think. Prince to Amir says, I'm sure the hours benefit many that could attend then. Like I'm saying, so I want to know what y'all guys think. The reason why I'm saying this is not only because should we do an afternoon show. I'm saying incentivizing it. Because, what's up, my brother? I'm saying, should we do the afternoon show? But I'm also saying, remember, there's an incentivization there. You understand what I'm saying? Is this something that not only do you think that we should do, but is this something that you even think will be worth doing as far as, is that even a barometer that you think that this channel could even make? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm asking actually 2 or 3 different questions here. And that's why I want to know what y'all guys think, because I'd rather us have this discussion than not. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure people are going to try to like bash me and say that I'm trying to do a thing. But remember, I'm always trying to generate more revenue so I can bring more things to you. If I can't generate revenue, I can't get time back. If I can't get time back, I can't do more things. So anytime I'm trying to generate drops, anytime I'm trying to get y'all to hit that like button, anytime I'm trying to get people to watch the channel, I'm trying to generate revenue. Generating revenue is the only way I'm going to be able to have free time to be able to go work on things. Other than that, I'm going to be stressing wondering how to pay a bill. So what do you want me to be worried about? Figuring out how to pay a bill or creating content? That's it. That's all. The people that want me stressed out and want me worried about paying bills and how I'm going to get shit paid off, they don't want you to do anything that's going to be beneficial to the channel. So if that's the side you want, then that's the side you want. You feel me? But also, doing something like this is going to allow for me not to have to do the show every afternoon. And at the same time, it's going to allow for those days that y'all would like for us to do the show. I think it should go up over 30. I think it should be higher than 30, personally. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the denomination? Can I get some comments in the chat right now? How do y'all feel? We're having a discussion about what we're doing on the platform right now. So if anybody has something to weigh in, now is the time. Soon we're going to be able to have more of these discussions because we're going to have even more of the people who should not be conversing with us is going to even be, further away from being able to comment. DMW says, in the late 90s, I went to see a chick and wore my high school Queens Champs jacket, and it was all good in the daytime. When it got dark and I looked, it got spooky, so I got the hell out of Dodge real quick. You had the Queen shit on, my nigga. I'm telling you right now, they was thinking about robbing you. D Vertical says, my personal opinion, yes, everyone has one. I think going live as much as you can will help you generate donations. I think putting a price on your dropping more content is not a great idea, in your opinion. I don't think it's much about the content, just so I can explain what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying about the content as much as it is you're allowing for me to free up my time. That's what money does. Money allows for us to free up our time. If I don't have my time freed up, I can't do the afternoon show to begin with. So if the drops don't come, a minimum of 30, there's no way I can do an afternoon show. Just so we can be clear, it's impossible. So I'm not saying you're paying for the show. I'm basically saying in order for me to have the ability to do the show, I have to have freed up time. And the only way I can have freed up time is if we have a successful morning show. Does that make sense? I mean, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. But that's my thinking. D Vertical says more content will never hurt. Content brings more views, donations. Mocha says anything is worth a shot. Business is a gamble. You will win. Nisi said, "What's up, Frost?" Nisi, you're gonna have to join the green team if you're gonna want to chat by Monday. Only people that's gonna be able to chat on the channel on Monday is gonna be green team. Darkwing says, "Yeah, make it 50 because it is your time, business, and you are bringing great content." That's the question that I'm making. Should it be higher or lower? And also, we're only talking about drop to the Cash App or PayPal at this time. Didn't you try this with the saloon? Is that D Vertical? No, I'm not talking about anything that I've tried before. Right now, we're talking about a totally different, brand new idea. We're talking about a totally different brand. Is that really D Vertical? I'm starting to question whether that's D Vertical. D Vertical, hit my DMs. See, whenever y'all make a comment that sounds out of, like, I'm not questioning, I'm not upset at the comment or nothing like that, but I need for you to hit me on my DMs. No, I just need you to hit me in the DMs real quick. You know they be cloning accounts. Just hit me. You know they clone accounts. Take 2 seconds. You know they clone accounts. Darkwing says, I know that is what it is. I could laugh about it now, but the Bronx had me shook for a minute. My dude, I'm telling you right now, I know hardened. I don't know no other way to put it. I know if you don't hit me D Vertical or my DMs, I'm going to assume that that's a fake account and I am going to kick you. Nisi, I'm not asking you for $30. I'm saying $30 is a community. I'm saying $30 as in how much drops generated in total on the channel, not 30 drops, not $30 from any individual. Also, if you become a green team member, that's $2 a month. Okay, so I see D Vertical typing to me. It is him. Okay, it's him. No, you good. I just want to make sure it was you. That's all. Thank you for texting me. Because I don't think this is what we did with the saloon just in general. I think what I said is if y'all really do like the saloon, we'll do a saloon show, but there's no reason to do a saloon show if nobody is doing drops. So it's not that I'm trying to do the saloon. That's not your bad. It's just, it's okay. Like, you just misunderstood, or maybe I wasn't clear. I could have not been clear. It could have been my bad. With the saloon show, people were asking me to do a saloon show. That was not my idea. That was 100% not my idea. I had people asking me to do a saloon show for at least 2 or 3, maybe 2 months, maybe 2.5 months before I actually brought that idea to you guys. Literally. They'll come and tell you. They said it when I started doing the thing that it was their idea. It actually was not my idea. Nah, you good, D Vertical? I think D Vertical is gonna join. I'm not sure what. I need you to stop putting that in there. We're not calling people that. All right. I need you to stop putting that in there. All right. All right, Prince to me. I appreciate you. You know what word I'm talking about. I just kicked the money. I just kicked the person. I think they just came in with all kick. No, they didn't. So I kicked them for no reason. I'm gonna unkick this person. I want to apologize, and I'm gonna read your comment. The reason why I kicked you, just so you can know, is that your name was in all caps. And anytime I see all caps, I just think kick. That's the first thing I think. Just so we could be clear. I unhid you. Your name was in all caps. This is not Western. I don't know. It says, I think between 30 to 50 a show should be good. Time is money and knowledge and information is money. Your name was all caps. I want to apologize about that. Your name was all caps. I want to apologize about that. I just looked at the all caps and I was like, this motherfucker got to go. I didn't even read the comment. I unhid you. I want to apologize. I was way too quick on that draw. Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all. Next week, we're not going to have that problem. Everybody is going to be, the only people that's going to be able to talk is Green Team. We might have new issues and new problems. But there's a reason why I only want supporters in the chat. If you are a person that just want to come and you just want to listen and you never comment, then you just got to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a part of the Green Team. You don't want to comment anyway, right? So, huh? Oh, nah, you good? This is not Weston. You good? I just have a troll issue that we're currently taking care that we're currently ironing out. So they are trying to go really hard. And they're trying to figure out a way so they can stay relevant. Apparently they think that they get off just talking about me trying to talk to women. This is a dude, by the way. And apparently his channel is just full of how he thinks that I should stop talking to women, and also he also has breakdowns where he talk about how he wants me and him to be friends again. So shout out to that. I don't know what that's about. D Vertical says Team Frost. Since I met Frost, he's been a 100 stand-up dude in my opinion. I call it until I see otherwise. Nah, I like clarity on shit. You don't never know why a person is saying anything. Anyway, I'm gonna end the vote. Yeah, because I'm about to. There's nobody in here, but we're gonna end the vote at 15 minutes in. 2 more minutes. We're gonna end the vote. We're gonna go to commercial break real quick, and when we come back, we're gonna end the vote.
I be on my grind. At 6 in the morning. It be on my mind. At 6 in the morning. That's why I keep that pine. At 6 in the morning. When I'm on that grind. At 6 in the morning. I be on my grind. At 6 in the morning. It be on my mind. At 6 in the morning. That's why I keep that pine.
That's why I keep that.
When I'm on that grind.
When I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team rib touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
Dude asked me, Shinsia, is that a good artist? Shinsia? She's like the top. Shinsia has the most subs on Instagram for any dancehall artist. Shinsia, is that good for you? Anyway, we're gonna stop the poll real quick. Mocha says ironing out bums with heavy starch. L Guns, what up, L Guns Music Channel? Says I'm a part of the green team, but I don't can't comment. Well, appreciate you commenting, not commenting. I appreciate you being a part of the green team. We need everybody to level up to a bag swinger. By the way, we need 200 bag swingers by January 1st. Mocha says being a bag swinger is only at one $10 drop a month. Mocha says only do afternoon drops if it benefits your pockets. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna do the afternoon show if morning coffee generates a certain amount of income. Then we do the afternoon show. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if there's gonna be any drops on the afternoon show. There might not be. I'm not doing the afternoon show saying we're trying to get drops on the afternoon show. What I'm saying is if we do a good morning show where drops come through on the morning show, then on those days, I'll do an afternoon show also. Do you get what I'm saying? What up, New York Nikki? New York Nikki, you're going to have to join the green team. You do know this, right? Prince Tuamir says, see, I got timed out for my comment. I ain't cry about it. It's not that serious. If you get it, take it that deep. Keep pushing. Did I time you out? I thought I just erased the shit. I timed you all the way. I timed you out. Also, I did not know I timed out. I did not know I timed you out, but you did deserve it. Not for nothing. Because even though you're throwing that insult at dude, you're also peripherally insulting other people. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that can I might be dropping some icy queens today. I was thinking about dropping some icy queens today. I usually drop some icy queens every day. I think we're gonna stop dropping icy queens every day. I think I might drop some icy queens 2 to 3 times a week at the most. I want to start limiting. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. Is there anything that anybody want to go out with? Anything that y'all want to say on the way out the doors? Just so I can be clear. Also, if y'all want to slap a hater on them, I want y'all rap bastards to start slapping haters at the end of the show. I just want to say that at the end of the show, motherfuckers need to start slapping rap bastards. Because if we go off slapping rap bastards, that is gonna be the ultimate middle finger to the haters. Think about it like this. Hold on. I'm going to tell you how many dislikes we got on this video. We got 52 dislikes on this video. 52. Could y'all hit that like button? We got 52 dislikes on this video, homie. 52. That's crazy. How? We got 52 dislikes on it. Now we lost one of the likes, by the way. We got 52 dislikes. That's crazy. All right, we're going to get up out of here. Look, it's raining in New York City. I don't know what it's doing anywhere else. Shout out to our weatherman that told us what all. Matter of fact, let's play the weather before we go out. We're going to play the weather one more time.
RICO, son. Yeah.
Welcome to Pico in the Morning Weather here on this beautiful November 12th day. We take requests and have one at the very end. Let's get started with Germantown, Maryland. where the high is 62 and the low is 43. Yes, expect isolated storms and light showers all day today. That's right, bring out your umbrella, wear that hat, top hat maybe. Now down to 70 to 495, we have Silver Spring, Maryland. That's right, the high will be 64, low of 45. Sunrise is 6:48. Sunset sometime later on that day. I'll get to it when I get to Rockville. And back up to 70, we have Rockville, where sun rises at 6:48, sun sets at 4:56. That's right. Humidity is at 95%, so that means your hair will be frizzy if you walk outside. Also, make sure you keep that umbrella close. Now to the PG side of Maryland, we have Largo, where the high is 65, the low is 44. That's right. South-southwest winds blowing at 11 miles per hour, so it will be a little chilly down there. Bundle up. This is trick weather. And now the Big Fred. That's right, Frederick, Maryland. Beautiful place. We love it. It is a high of 64, low of 42. Of course, isolated storms will be out there, just like they're everywhere. There's an 86% chance of precipitation. That means in Frederick, 86% of you will be hit with water. And then finally, the District of Columbia is the last one that we're doing in the DMV. The high is 64, the low is 45. Yes, there's precipitation, 79% chance. It's all over the area. Bring out your umbrellas. And last but not least, New York. Like a Flav voice. That's right. It's going to be 66 degrees as a high and 49 as a low. Make sure y'all bring out the umbrellas because it is going to be raining. Shout out to the request from the BBN Network. And now, here's some health impacts and current activity conditions that will affect your day. That's right, joint pain is going to be a thing. And yes, thank you for joining Pico in the Morning Weather this beautiful November the 12th day. The show will start later on today at 1 o'clock p.m.
Y'all gotta go sub to the brother channel. This is the brother channel right here. Y'all gotta go sub to the brother channel. Hold on, the channel up. Y'all gotta go sub to the brother channel. This is the channel right here. Go sub to the channel. Maryland Melatonin Network. Support black businesses. Let's support black businesses. Go to the channel. Check out his content. See if it's for you. I don't know if it's for you. I don't know if it's not for you. But I guarantee you, if you're in the Maryland area, you're in the DC area, you're gonna want to know what your weather's like. Why not get it from somebody that looks like us? Go over there and subscribe to that brother's channel. Let's go. Shout out to Mocha with the $4.99 drop. She's putting the whole sticker up, and it looks like her sticker snickering. Sometimes you just needs to snicker. Okay, so I just explained to somebody. Hold on. I just explained to somebody why I need people or why I want people to become members to the channel. And I want to tell you what their response back to me was. I want to explain to you what their response back to me was. They said, got it. Now I understand YouTube working as a content creator. He says, got you. I think people believe you're like panhandling. But if they understand the method to the madness, more will contribute. I have a completely different aspect now. Thanks for clarifying. I'm not going to tell you what I said. I'm going to verbatim let you hear what I said to him, so you can understand his response to me. I'm about to be done. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna let you understand so you can hear what I directly said to him. So I'm just gonna play the clip so you can hear what I said to him. All right, so when you do drops to super chat and when y'all do the membership thing, that raises the value of the channel because that means YouTube is making money off of the channel. So that raises our value. So I need people to become members so bad you have no idea. When we get up to like 400, 500 members, YouTube is going to be shitting out our videos everywhere. Nothing is going to matter. That was the first thing I said. Second thing? That's why I need everybody to also transition over to a bag swinger, not just a BB and gang member. But if you're a BB and gang member, that's great also. But that's why I need everybody to transition over to bag swinger. Because once we get like 200 bag swingers, our videos are going to be able to go viral quick as shit because YouTube is going to put us in all the fucking algorithms. That's the second thing I said. This is the third thing. They're gonna put us in the playlist that we want to be a part of. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. What happens is when you're a channel that you when you get like to a certain amount of members and shit like that, that you're generating a certain amount of money for YouTube specifically, YouTube start putting you in the playlist that you're gonna get seen like crazy. So that's why we need people to join. I don't care that YouTube is gonna take some of the monies. That's advertisement money for me. That's the way I look at it. So I just let y'all hear that. He says once again, I'm gonna read you what he said. I hope he's cool with this. He says, "Got you." After I said that, he said, "Got you." Now I understand how YouTube working as a content creator. Got you. I think people believe you're like panhandling, but if they understand the method to the madness, more will contribute. I have a completely different aspect now. Thanks for clarifying. So that's just for people to understand why. Another reason why we're transitioning over to members only, not just because we don't want to have to deal with these assholes, but also we need to have more memberships on the channel so YouTube start taking us more seriously. We got 60,000 subs over here, and we can't send out notifications to 80% of them. They don't get notifications. So there's literally people who, if they saw our videos, they will come watch, but they haven't got notifications for 4, 5, 6 months. So I need for people to become Green Team members. I need for YouTube to start looking at us like we're generating income for their platform, not just the little bit of income that we're generating over here for our platform. I mean, at this point, I've told everybody how to do YouTube. I've told everybody how everything works, and I've been extremely transparent. If you got anybody saying that I'm lying or doing anything other than telling you the truth, for you to be a person that believes that I'm a liar at this point, I don't know what to think about you. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. I don't know what to think about you. If you believe that I'm a liar at this point, all of the things that I talk about, all of the different ways that I talk about things, all of the different ways that I tell you about shit that's even, I can't, you think somebody is a liar? I guess the future a lot. You think I can guess the future as much as I guess the future being a person who isn't in tune with reality? I'm literally guessing the future, not my future, the future of the world all the time. You think I could be able to guess the future or tell you what's going to happen in the future if I wasn't in tune with reality? You think that would be possible? Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. That was a dope conversation. I didn't even think about the fact that people probably don't even understand why I'm like, can you just join the green team? I guess people don't get it. Anyway, with that being said, I love y'all. Please go out there, be productive, do good stuff up in the world. Just go be good people, man. It's not that hard. Just go be good people. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.